Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Every time I've ever heard that song, and that's all the words I know of it, it has always evoked an emotion in me. Not because it's a religious song. To me, it's not a religious song. You could argue that with me, but to me, it's a song about human nature. I'm talking about leave Christ out of it, leave all that dogma out of it. That song right there, touch your heart. I don't care who you are, what religion you are, what color you are. That song just has something in it. It's a song of victory. It's a song of hope. It's a song of overcoming. It's a song of waking up. And so when I sing that song, I think about that song, I picture that day. The day I picture is the day after. The day after everything settles down. You say, what the hell are you talking about, Blake? Well, hypothetically speaking, let's say that something really did go down. Something that wrecked in one day or in one brief short period of time the whole entire earth. It wrecked the whole planet. Well, banking on that we all don't die, I could see us all standing there. And the only way we're all going to be standing there is if we do what we got to do. But we're standing there and we're looking at each other. We're looking around. And we realize there ain't nothing to do but to start cleaning it up. And somebody starts that damn song. Every single soul on that piece of rock will start singing. Don't you know that's going to be one amazing experience? You see, I talk a lot of this stuff. I speak in hypothetical terms because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if anything's going to happen. But I know this. I look at Facebook. See, I don't watch the news, but I look at Facebook a lot. Look at what people post. I want to talk to every single person I see posting something about politicians. Don't vote for so-and-so. Make sure you get so-and-so out of office. Blame so-and-so. Man, the politicians don't have anything to do with anything anymore. That quit happening a long, long time ago. They are puppets. Well, you say, well, then who are the puppeteers? Who's pulling the strings? You ain't got to dig very far to find those answers. Promise you, you don't have to dig very far. But are you willing to accept something that you're going to have to accept about yourself, about me, and about everybody around you? And it's one very hard thing to accept. Your ego don't want to let you do it. My ego don't want to let me do it, but you have to do it to see, or else you're blind. And that is the fact that you are blind. You're brainwashed, and your mind is controlled. You see, they use so many different avenues that you can't avoid it. There's no way you can totally avoid it. Unless somehow you isolated yourself. You probably have to isolate yourself on another planet. Then I wouldn't be surprised they didn't still get some signal to you somehow. Information in any form, fashion is going to feed your mind. That's what your mind feeds on, is information. Well, information, 99.9% of the time, is either false, half-truth, distorted, or manipulated on purpose. Maybe sometimes not on purpose. Sometimes we get the wrong ideas and we share the wrong ideas, but you know what? Any system, education, religious, political, any system that is in any kind of authority position is full of disinformation, feeding you disinformation on a constant, steady basis. Okay, so you got three you can't avoid. You got to go to school. Okay, maybe you got to go to church. You don't have to go to church, but let's say you got to go to church. I choose to go to church. I go to church because it's a moment that I can spend with a family member that believes in all her heart, mind, and soul that is the only way to salvation and life. The sad thing about it is she believes that this is not the life; it's the life to come. And I don't understand that, because this is life right now. And if you look around the world, no one has a problem realizing that the world's a wreck. If you view this planet from space and you look down on it, you will see that it is dying. It's dying fast. I think it's somewhere around 30 species a second or 30 species a minute go extinct on this planet. We could be next. Human beings could be extinct. But that wouldn't fit the paradigm of the puppeteers. See, the puppeteers, they don't want us extinct. They want us docile. They want us brainwashed, and they want us completely obedient. They want us to do what they want. Now, I'm not saying that they're evil. I'm not saying that they don't have the best intentions. But here's the problem. They're more in the know than we are. Now, there's some of us that are or have woken up or are waking up, and we see the deceit and the lies, and we know the wool's pulled over our eyes, and we fight that wool. We try to get it up over our eyes so we can see the truth. We want to transcend it. We want to tell everybody we know. And the problem is that people are waking up, but no one wants you to be their guru, you know? No one wants you to come tell them all that. They have to see it for themselves. They want to be their own. They want to make these discoveries on their own. So all you can really do is plant a seed here and there and wait. I hope. You can't do it for them. They have to come to terms with the fact that they are manipulated, they're controlled, and they're brainwashed on their own. Each individual has to. So, they get up, click, they turn on the news, and they believe they're receiving the truth. And that's what they're seeing, that the world's a wreck. This is one of the things that and religion is two of the things that make me the sickest. Because they're completely and 100% manipulating your mind. They're feeding you what they want to feed you, holding back what they could feed you, which might make you see the truth. I don't want you to see the truth. And do you know why they don't want you to see the truth? Because the truth is the only weapon that will prevail over the darkness. What is darkness? Darkness is not Islam. If you're a Christian, if you're an Islamic person, darkness is not Christianity. Okay? Both religions are darkness. Jewish religion is darkness. Religion, period, is darkness. Politics is darkness. Educational systems right now are darkness, because they are the hiding of truth. They are the lack of light. We live each day, unable to avoid most forms of brainwashing. You can't avoid it. Most things are required. But you choose to turn that TV on. You choose to think about who you want to be president. You choose to rant and rave about politicians and who's to blame. Politicians haven't got anything to do with anything anymore. They're puppets. And I think that deep down inside you really know that. We're standing at the precipice right now of something huge. Why do I say that? Because there are a lot of people starting to realize this kind of stuff. And because they're starting to realize that kind of stuff, that is threatening. That is threatening the system. And the system and the puppeteers that run the politicians, that control the news, that control the educational and all the authorities, they don't want to lose the power. They want complete control of the human being. And you may or may not believe in extraterrestrials, in other beings from other places. Whether you do or not, doesn't really matter. Because they're there. But the way they assist us is not by flying in to save us, because we don't need a savior. Some of you are waiting on Jesus to come, you know. Jesus ain't coming, because that ain't what's going to fix us. This is a process that we have to experience on a personal level and on a level of a unit as a being on a planet, as human beings. We're a top zero civilization. That means that we use the resources of our planet to energize our planet. And it destroys our planet. We pollute. We suck its blood. It's just like when somebody, I've been in the hospital, see, I've had blood drawn out of me now. When you have blood drawn out, that blood will come back. But if you draw too much blood, you'll die. That's what we're doing to the planet. So what can you do about it? You know, it's like, well, what can I do, man? I'm just one single person. I'll tell you what you can do. You can start making choices about what you allow into your mind. Some things you don't got a choice on. And there will be a day that will come where you won't even have a choice on anything. Right now, while you got a few choices, start making better ones. I would tell you to throw your television out the window. But you probably wouldn't. You like that big flat screen so you watch your football and stuff on Sunday, right? That's fine. But you're being brainwashed. At least accept that. At least accept, and I don't care what you're watching. Think about what it's called. It's a program. Television program. It's not called that for any other reason other than the fact that it's a program. So your brain is a computer. And you're constantly being fed programs so that you could upgrade and upgrade and upgrade your computer. You think that puts you in the know because you watch the news? You're not in the know. You're in the trap. You're in the net. The only thing that we can do to prevent complete and total global domination and complete and total loss of any personal freedom and ability to think for ourselves, the day's coming, is to wake up, accept, and go from there. And don't think they won't try to stop us. They are already trying hard, awfully damn hard, and they know we're waking up. And they may, or they no may about it, they will not stop at any means. They will go to any ends. They do not care about human life. They do not care about human comfort. All they care about is the power and the rulership. Who are they? I don't know. See, none of us are in the know about that, really. We've got names for them. The cabal, Illuminati, Masons, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. We might be pointing the finger in the wrong direction. That might have been intentionally told to us so that we would be misguided. But whoever they are, they're there and they don't come out in public. Now, it makes sense. Follow the paper, follow the money. Because whoever controls all the money controls the world. And we know who has all the money. We know who has all the money. And you know what's funny? Those people that have all the money, they used to be at the top of the richest men in the world list. Well, they're not anymore. They're not even on the list. Is it because they're not rich anymore? No, I don't think so. I think it's because they know they need to kind of hide a little bit. They need to quit being so open about that because they already know that we know who controls the money controls the world. Fuck the money. The money isn't needed. We don't need the money. Life is not about working every day to make money to pay bills until you die. It's not. That's not life. That has been life. You probably got dead relatives that did that their whole lives and they can't come back and do it again. So you're like, well, I might as well do it the same. And what about them? That's not fair to them. Think about how mad you're going to be when you find out this is true, you know? Aggravated. But really all you can do is wake up, have some major acceptance, cry if you need to, throw a fit if you need to. Don't get yourself put in jail. And then plant a seed. Tell somebody else. Yeah, you're going to be called a psycho. You're going to be called all kinds of names because they love to put conspiracy theories. Things like they love to put words out there that will make you look like you're not edified. You know, edible. Or not edible, that means eatable. What's the word I'm looking for? Edified. It's to make you look like what you're saying isn't reasonable. That you're naive, that you're stupid, that you're dumb. You're not dumb, you're not stupid, you're special. You're individual person that you are, whoever you are. You're a reason you're here. You got a talent that you may not even have ever used in your entire life. You're laying there in your deathbed one day, and all your talents and abilities are floating there above you saying, hey, we came to you. We came to you, man. You never used us. And you'll say, but I couldn't. I had to work. I had to support my family. I had to do what I had to do. It's not your fault. It's not your fault because really, by every sense of the means, it does seem like that is what you have to do. But it's because we're brainwashed. Our minds are controlled. But waking up as a being, not waking up as a country. Quit thinking about countries, quit thinking about nationalities, quit thinking about religions. None of that's going to get you there. What's going to get you there is unity. We are all one thing. We're human beings. We live on this rock together. And we can respect each other for what we like to do personally and what each other's talents and abilities are, but we cannot respect anyone who looks at someone else and says, you're wrong, you're bad, you're going to hell, you're not going to live forever. This is the truth. You don't know the truth. None of us know the truth. We know half truth. Some of us know flat out lies and believe it. But none of us know the whole truth. Maybe one day we will. And on that day, I guarantee it'll be after everything goes down. Somebody will start that damn song. I'll sing it. I bet a lot of people will. And that's a good thought. Causes me anxiety to a certain extent to sit here and just wait, wonder what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, because there ain't a damn thing I can do to control it. I can't stop it. I cannot manipulate it. I can't set the time or change the time, but I can do this. What I'm doing right now. I run my mouth. I write songs. I rap. I sing. I talk about it. I've lost more friends because I talk about this kind of stuff. But they weren't really friends. They're not willing to accept what you got to say and what's on your mind. They're not really interested in who you are. So don't worry about them people. Let them people go. And sometimes the family's the worst. My family's some of the most religious people I've ever met. And they cannot accept the things I say. Now they're family, so I love to spend time with them, so I bite my lip when I'm around them. But most of the time, I'm planting seeds. I'm sneaking little thoughts in there to them. need to wake up too. We got to wake up, people. We got to wake up. We wake up, we win. They lose. We don't wake up, it's over. We'll be alive. We'll wish we were dead. I sure don't want to sing that song as a slave. I want to sing that song on that first day of true, absolute freedom. We're looking around, the earth is completely maybe destroyed. We got to rebuild it. We can do it. We'll clean it up. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Godspeed, brothers and sisters. Godspeed.